Welcome, sir. Baby.
Okay, welcome. I am.
Thank you very much. Ready? Yeah. You can read it, sir. You can read. I'm very honored. Window on America Zaria was inaugurated by Richard M. Mills Jr., the United States Ambassador to Nigeria, on 19th of March, 2025. Wow. Congratulations. I really did do some work. Thank you all.
This is the main camera, please. Okay, get it. Yeah, just excuse me. This is the main camera. Stop people from entering. This place is a no. Okay. This is a hold zone. Sorry, see, just go into the hall. The hall. Hall. He will come. He just want to rest and join us. See, this place is. Let's go to it. Let's go. No, please. Let's. This way. See.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Do we have people here? Are you as excited as I am? All right. We are about to start. We deeply apologize for keeping you waiting. So our moderator for today's which we first of all would be like to we can start with your operator. Thank you all for waiting. Turn over to you, please.
Hello, everybody. How are you today?
Thank you so much. My name is Victoria Cook, and I'm a public diplomacy officer with the U.S. Embassy in Abuja.
I'm so happy to be here with all of you today in Zaria to open our 27th Window on America here at Ahmadu Bello University. I just wanted to thank you all for coming and very, very welcome that we received today from the Vice-Chancellor, from the rest of the faculty, from our alumni network here as well. Thank you so much. And also I want to say thank you to all of the network of American Spaces that is joining us virtually today. We're so excited that you can participate in this great event. Thank you. But of course, I know that I'm not the special guest here. We have a very honored guest joining us who came to open up this latest Window on America here in Nigeria, our very own U.S. Ambassador to Nigeria, Ambassador Richard M. Mills Jr. We're very proud of our ambassador. He's been doing some amazing work here in Nigeria to expand the people-to-people connections, to work on promoting democratic values, and to advancing the relationship between Nigeria and the United States. Before he comes up, I'd just like to give a brief introduction. Ambassador Mills is a career member of the Senior Foreign Service with the rank of Minister Counselor. He most recently served as Deputy Representative to the United States to the United Nations. And he previously served as Chargé d'Affaires ad interim of the U.S. Embassy to Canada, as U.S. Ambassador to Armenia, and as Deputy Chief of Mission in Beirut, Lebanon, and Deputy Chief of Mission and Chargé d'Affaires ad interim of the U.S. Embassy to Malta. Ambassador Mills joined the U.S. Foreign Service in 1988, and he has served in several positions around the globe. He hails from Louisiana, and he's joined today by his spouse, Ms. Lee Carter, Foreign Service Officer for 25 years and retired in 2010. And we're so excited to have them both here on this special occasion. So please join me in giving a very hearty and celebratory welcome to our ambassador. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Victoria. I'm very excited to be here too. I'm very excited, I know, is my wife Lee as well to join me here. And I want to say hello to all the other American centers. I see American Center of Abuja, American Center Ibadan. I see Uya Window on America. Hello, good to see you guys. Yay. And that's a big part of what I want to say today. This American Corners, this American space is joining a network of 26 other American corners around Nigeria. So, welcome to that network. We are really glad to have this space at Bello University. We're really glad to have this space here in Zaria with its cultural traditions, its history, and of course, to take advantage of the educational expertise of the faculty of this university, the enthusiasm and the energy of the students at this university. So hats off and welcome to the American Spaces Network. You guys didn't come here to hear me talk, so I will keep it short. I just want to talk a little bit about what this American Corner offers to the students here and to the wider community here in Zaria. As you know, we'll be signing an agreement in a moment, the Vice-Chancellor and I, to strengthen our partnership, enhance education, look at how we can maybe move forward on innovative teaching techniques, maybe create some new innovative technology here at this great university, and also expand our cultural exchange opportunities at the university. These spaces, I think, represent the best of American values. They're open. They want to be places of learning. They want to be places where people have dialogue, and people listen, and learn about America. Because I think Americans believe, and it's one of our greatest values, that interaction, people to people, across the globe, between local audiences and Americans, is really the best way to move the world forward, the best way to make the world prosperous, the best way to maintain peace around the world, as difficult as that can seem right now, given events around the world. I mentioned you're joining a network, 26 other American corners, American spaces here in Nigeria. You're also joining a worldwide network today. There are over 600 American spaces around the world in 140 countries. Some of them are in university spaces, like here today. Others are in libraries. You heard Victoria say I was the ambassador to Armenia. In Armenia, most of our American spaces are in libraries. But we also have them, this is very American, we have them in shopping malls. We have them in places where people come, and it's easy for people to take advantage of what the schools offer. Let me tell you what we hope this corner, this American space, can offer the university, to the students, to the faculty, and to anyone in this community. They are a place where there'll be programs, there'll be activities, a wide range of topics, themes, everything from entrepreneurship, how to start a small business, to media literacy, to STEM training in sciences, engineering, mathematics. And you'll also find educational advising for anyone who's perhaps interested in continuing their studies in the United States. There'll be resources here to explore how to do that. We also will have workshops here on career skills. What are you going to do after you graduate from the university? And also English language learning, which is one of the more popular things that we do with the American spaces around the world. But really, there's a range of activities, and much of it will be driven by what our users want. What do the students want? What does the faculty and the community want to see the American spaces engage in. So you, the people of this community, will drive how this space is used. Let me conclude by again saying all of these spaces are open to the public. Our programming is provided entirely free of charge, thanks to the generosity of the American people. I'm very pleased that we've been able to power the center using solar panels. So not only is the technology here green and clean, it also hopefully will be constant. We won't see any power interruptions here at this center. And we have Starlink installed to ensure a stable internet and computer connection. So let me end by saying thank you to the university. Many thanks to Vice-Chancellor Bello for his incredible support and partnership. And I want to also say I look forward to working with the new Vice-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor Ahmed, as he arrives. University, I think, is in good hands. And a special, I want to give a special shout out as well to the members of the Fulbright Alumni Exchange Program. Providing some of the best, most experienced, most energetic Fulbright participants we've had in the Fulbright program. So, thank you. I'm going to take just a moment to end with a story. Story about the power of this space, the power of this corner. When I was in Armenia, there was a people's revolution in 2018, a peaceful revolution that threw out what had been a very authoritarian government. And it was led by a gentleman named Pashinyan. And Nicole Pashinyan's advisor was a young man named Ahmadu. And Muhammad was leading this peaceful revolution on behalf of Mr. Pashinyan. I met him when I was ambassador. Early in this movement, to talk to him and to tell him what you're doing is important, but you need to keep it peaceful. You need to keep the streets peaceful, your people peaceful. And he pulled out a copy of a book by Martin Luther King Jr., who I see is quoted right here on the wall. I think everyone in this room knows what Martin Luther King Jr. did for the U.S. government and the U.S. people. He pulled out this book by Martin Luther King Jr. and he said, everything we're doing to keep this movement nonviolent, we learned from Martin Luther King and this book. And the book was Letters from the Birmingham Jail, which Dr. King wrote when he was imprisoned in jail for 6 months for leading a recovery bus boycott. And I said, how did you find this book? How did you? And he said, when I was 14, I went to an American Corners in my hometown in Gori, Armenia. And somebody came and spoke about Dr. King. And that's how I learned about it. And then I asked if they had any books. And the American Corners got me this book. And I've carried it with me everywhere I've gone since that day. And it's inspired this revolution, a peaceful revolution that brought really important change. Now, I don't think anyone here needs to lead a revolution, but it does show the power of the access to the information, the learning that will happen here. And I'm very, very pleased to be here today, to open this space, to be a little part of it. Thank you all.
Much. I'd now like to invite the Vice-Chancellor up to say a few words. Thank you.
Excellency, the Ambassador, wife, and to the American Embassy. once more, I will welcome you to our University of Zaria. Delighted to be here to join in opening this conference. And to say that all the issues you mentioned, the corner provide their main focus of the past. I will say that our staff and students alike will derive the benefits of establishing this program. I would also like to say that this program, I hope, will also go a long way in improving the relationship we already have with the American Embassy. That will be strengthened by our strong alumni base of the Fulbright program. I've already told you in the office that we have a veritable strong alumni base, and they are doing a lot that will reach that to pass on the better to the younger members of staff. They are mentoring other staff from the university. Participate in the Fulbright program, which, as you mentioned, is very, very competitive. Happy that the university, height of this competition, has been very successful in getting our staff on the program. The topics that will be treated, they mentioned entrepreneurship, STEM, how to start a small business. You know, I think these are very, very important for us. Even I would be interested in starting a small business. As I have one better, think of retirement, these are things that entrepreneurship, so well, that will be the vital most. What I'm saying is, even this and service, these are things, topics that are important that are current, and we need to all of them. So once more, thank you most sincerely of the Council, the Senate, students of the University, the whole community for opening this one today. Despite of the few challenges that were back, and this one should have been opened, I think, on the air. But for the location, which has, I think, specific requirements. As we also in the office, we had about 3 or 4 options. We eventually settled for this one. And like to also recognize the head of the department of mass communication department, Professor Adamu. Because this facility is used by the mass communication department. When we had discussions with delegates, it appeared that they had some overlap. So the activities will be coming to the department of mass communication department. So thank you most sincerely. I don't want to take all the credit for getting this facility. Other members of staff, but which also participated in this. Some of the kids and faculty. So thank you very much once more for the capacity of this one today. And I pray that it will be very smooth related to students and staff of the university. Welcome to the group.
Thank you very much, sir. Now we will have a formal signing of the agreement to open the American space. Just one moment while I go get it from my colleague.
Thank you.
So Daniel has provided the formal agreement from the US State Department for Ambassador Mills to sign to establish this partnership with Ahmadu Bello University for our window on America Zaria, the 27th American space in our network of American spaces here in Nigeria. Thank you so much.
Just to prove we really signed it. Thank you.
Fantastic. Now I'd like to take a moment to invite a few of our alumni up to give goodwill messages as well. As we mentioned, we've seen and experienced the warmth and dedication of our US Exchange alumni here at Ahmadu Bello University. And I heard that a couple of alumni would also like to give a goodwill message. I invite you now, Madam President.
Thank you very much for this opportunity. Your Excellency, the Ambassador, and our dear Vice-Chancellor, all members of the management of ABU. Today is a very happy day for all of us, particularly for me. Vice-Chancellor knows that we're running helter-skelter, looking for space. And finally, we got this courtesy of our Department of Moscow. My sister, Dr. Adamu, please, can you guys our food writers and Susie in ABU, for some reason, we only have food writers and Susie invariably is another section, I think, of the food right. So now with this help, it will do more. Maybe I will please, Mandela was using, and so on. But it's a good space to work, good space to invite those that we can mentor, and so on. So we're really very pleased with this facility, and I assure you that it will be maximally used. We're happy today to be online, to join other corners, and very soon, as soon as tomorrow, we should be anchoring our programs so that we'll also be seen around Nigeria. I would like to also state that, like the ambassador has said, food rights in ABU were at the forefront in the country. We have produced 2 presidents, President Ray, now a BBC academic, and also the Center Director of Assembly, one of the biggest Center of Excellence on our campus, the World Bank project, and myself, the immediate past president. We have 7 presidents, including the current one, and ABU has produced 2 presidents. So I don't turn this into election. I will just say one good day. As I came to Abuja last year. I'd like to talk briefly, and I'll start with the former president, President Raymond Bako, say a word. And after that, I will call Professor Aminu. She is the Dean of Life Sciences and the Dean of Deans, I heard. I'm the only woman in your list. I'm a full writer. Thank you very much.
Thank you. The US Ambassador, the Vice-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, Directors,
Fulbrighters, friends of Fulbright, and the American corner. It's my pleasure to welcome you once again to this opening ceremony. This has been long coming. As way back as 2010, started this conversation with the US Embassy. For all kinds of reasons, it's not materialized. Finally, it's here. I want to thank the US Embassy. Working closely with over the years. As a Fulbright alumni, we have continued to make sure that the Fulbright experience that we have continue to shine the light in our various corners. So in APU, we have a large number of Fulbright alumni, close to about 40. So this corner is very, very strategic to Ahmadu Bello University, to Kaduna State. And I believe that the collaboration of this corner will bring better understanding between the United States and Nigeria. It will shape different perspectives. It will give clarity to some of the discussions and some of the discourses that are ongoing as far as the US and Nigeria relations is concerned. If you remember, one of the cardinal principles of the Fulbright program is to bring a little understanding and a little knowledge about the people of the United States and of Nigeria. We serve also as a cultural hub for the Nigerian people. Let me say that for those of us who have had the opportunity to benefit from the Fulbright programs, have been very enriching, changed our lives, has placed us where we are. The average Fulbright scholar is above average wherever it is. I want to say, without missing words, that my journey in life has all been because of my Fulbright experience in 1998 at the University of Maryland. So I want to use this opportunity to encourage all of us, especially staff and students, to take advantage of the opportunity that this has provided to ensure that many more benefit from the Fulbright opportunity. Thank you very much.
Ambassador, the Vice-Chancellor, the incoming Vice-Chancellor, the GDCs, the deans here to support this program, the HODs, my fellow Fulbrighters, welcome the Ambassador and his team to establish this corner, which is very, very important. I wouldn't want to repeat what others have said. I want to just say thank you. I want to thank Almighty Allah for enabling us to open this corner today, and to thank all those that were involved, from the Vice-Chancellor to Professor Adamu, who also had to ensure that we have this space, because it was time for ABU to have this space when others are having this space, because we have more of Fulbrighters in ABU than any other university. Today we have those that are even leading because of this Fulbright. I will have somebody like Professor Bello, who is one of the grant winner of the year from ABU. We have other Fulbrighters, Professor Adamu Ahmed is not here today because he's on sabbatical. Like Professor Raymond Bako said, with the Fulbrighter, it enabled me to be what I am today. I learned so much from
It is said that if you are a scientist and you have not been to CDC at Atlanta, as a scientist, I was in CDC Atlanta to do my Fulbright, and I learned so much, which helped me today to even want. We just got a grant 2 weeks ago. It's because of the experience and all I learned from Fulbright. So I want to thank the American government for giving me that opportunity. I want the American government, the embassy, to give us more opportunity because ABU is large. We have more people, so more people are applying. You should, when you give other smaller universities one opportunity, you should give ABU more opportunity. I'd like to say that Professor Rashida went for the junior Fulbright scholarship. She just got the senior one, the African Fulbright scholarship that is coming up just in a month's time. So she has now 2 Fulbright scholarships. It's a big one. Also, now, like you said, that mentoring is an opportunity for us to continue to mentor. I'm happy that this space is here for our students, our large number of students to take the opportunity. And when they apply, I want to say that please give them, where are giving others, give our students more, because we have not disappointed you. We are Fulbrighters for them. We are leading and we are doing well. So I want to say thank you very much for giving us this opportunity, and promise you that we are going to use this space manual. We are going to ensure that we make full use of this opportunity to ensure that every opportunity that is abound here, we are going to make it from it. Thank you so very much for doing this.
Thank you so much for those kind words and well wishes for the opening of this new window on America. I would just like to end by recognizing our new director here at the window, Mr. Dauda, who will be taking forward this window successfully. Thank you.
We are happy here for you unit as a center, as the Southern Center of Window American Spaces. We thank God for Almighty making this place to be useful today, and we thank the American government for all the support given to us here, and also thank Ms. Prof for all what she did for the things that she put, the effort she put in making this place to see visible. Thank you all. We should set down the floor.
Mr. Dada, we so look forward to connecting with you and with all the programs that we will host here at the space. And with that, I will close the formal remarks for this opening. We'd now like to take the ambassador and his wife on a short tour of this really special space as we open it. So thank you all again for coming. Thank you all online for joining us. We look forward to welcoming the Window on America Zaria to all upcoming programming in the network. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you for coming. But you have to advertise and let students know that we have something like this. Yo, what is that? Somebody else.
Thank you everyone for joining us today. On Friday, we have conversation with an alum by 10 a.m. on the same platform. See you then. Thank you and God bless.
Yes, so this is the twin room. Like today, some people started here because this was full. So when we have a big event where you have a lot of people, some will sit here because the TVs are connected.
So they can see what's
yes,
happening.
they can see what's happening.
I love these quotes on the wall. The screen here.
Sorry.
Some steps behind.
Yes, sorry. Excuse me, sorry.
So Mr. Duda might use this office. The director might use this office.
Yes.
Very good again.
Sorry. Stop everybody.
There are two controls to it. One.
What kind of things would you hold here? Would you have like seminars and then televise them?
Actually, we hope to record video presentations meant to be aired on television. Then we could also have live transmission, but that is a very, a future plan.
Future plan.
Yes,
Yeah.
once we have a television station, we'll be able to transmit live content.
That would
We
be
have to be equipped.
That'd be a great opportunity for your students in the mass communication.
Sure.
Yeah. So that's the next step, is getting equipment.
Yes.
But right now you could broadcast live here at all.
So we can only record.
Only record.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, have the basis here for something that will really be meaningful. Thank you.
So it's we're looking at the possibility of extending the height.
Okay,
Yes.
Oh, this
for our cost.
The geometry, yes. Yeah, of course, geometry. So there is equal.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys studios like this.
Even with these acoustic tiles, still needs to be.
Maybe. These are acoustic ceiling also.
Yes. We're hoping to be improved and then the sound also.
Are we?
Sorry. Yeah.
Yes.
Will be a professor from the communications department.
Yes. Next up is Bello. What's it?
Sorry, excuse. Sorry. Recording. They don't need much.
Yeah, they don't need Excuse me, sir. Hold on. We're gonna let his wife in first.
Bro, how does it turn head? My neck won't breathe. No do. Huh? I just turn neck, my neck won't breathe.
Stage.
Not that you have to come back again. Tell him that while you're passing by.
Press.
Okay. I just want to
press, yeah.
Where are they? Somebody should help them raise this thing up. Maybe come out a little bit.
Okay. The press is ready.
Yes, sir. Done.
Your Excellency, can you advance more on the agreement you entered with the university? What opportunity does it provide for the community and
I was very pleased to come here today to sign this agreement with ABU. Bello University is, as you all know, one of the leading institutions here in Nigeria. And I was here today to open the American Corners, which is a space that we have partnered with the university on, where there'll be opportunities for study, for learning about education in the US, about learning about technology. Both countries can benefit from our students communicating via electronics and computers. I'm very pleased that we have a Starlink computer network here to provide continuous computer internet service to the center. And the agreement I signed is an agreement to continue this partnership continue supporting the center and working together to come up with ideas about how best to use the center to help the students and the entire community here in Zaria and the state of Kaduna.
You hinted about new technologies that may be employed in the education. What are things you'd like to see new?
Well, I want to see too, but I'm very sure that new technologies, creativity will come from this university and from this space. Nigerians are incredibly creative, leaders in the technology field here on the continent for sure. And so we're hoping there'll be some technology and innovative ideas that grow from this. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Raymond, thank you.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you everyone for joining us today for the opening of Window on America Zaria. Our programming continues on Friday with conversation with an alum by 10 a.m. See you all there. Bye for now.